Okay, so we're back with another simulator. This is Urban Supermarket Simulator. I know, another supermarket simulator. Urban Supermarket Simulator demo by YOLO Games Studio, self-published and self-developed by YOLO Games Studio. Urban Market Simulator demo is a city-based supermarket simulator game. Use hand trucks to unload large deliveries, manage grocery inventories, and handle payments. Place new shelves and grow your market. Why am I checking out this game for a first look demo? Because you guys recommended me to check out this game for a first look, first demo. So here we are. We're going ahead and doing that. If you enjoy what you see in today's video, make sure to add this game to your wish list and hit the like button and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And let's see what this first look demo version of Urban Supermarket Simulator is all about. Welcome to your new business. Congratulations on starting your supermarket journey with just $40. Really? That's all it takes? Well, in that case, I'm going to go open up 20,000 supermarkets. Give your supermarket a name and begin your path to success. This will be Super Cans... Super... What the hell? Cans... Beans and cans. Okay, that was a terrible, just an absolute terrible name. I know. Kind of reminds me of a mobile game. It kind of looks like it in a way, but here we are. Okay, so take the box. Yeah, sure. Apple count of 9 and go ahead and place the products here. Yeah. Perfect. Is this kind of crooked or am I crooked? Maybe I'm crooked. That's a little bit crooked. I'm crooked, not it. What's going on over there? Hello. Maryland ice cream. Like an AI Marilyn Monroe ice cream. Sure. The Starlight Hotel. Orange Lighthouse Hotel, Bentley. I always like looking around at the cities to see, like, because this is where looking around in cities is definitely where, like, I don't know, you get the developers like creativity, right? The what is this? The Heathrish Apartments and the hotel and the embankment. There's a lot of hotels around here. Oh, there's 2 embankments. All right, sweet. Anyways, let's get into this. So set your price to the product. Let's do that. T to set the price. Market price is 156. So can we type in here? No, we cannot type on there. So let's go 180. Oh, you know what? Let's go $2. $2. I don't want to do change. Turn close sign to open your store. There we go. I think I've seen this woman before a few times, haven't you? Yep, we have. They're everywhere. Tap checkout to serve your customers. Staff only available in the full version, right? I don't think this game has a release date, at least the timing of this recording. I don't think it has a release date at the moment. So touch to checkout. Check. Hit that. Input. Okay. We are selling apples. That noise. Isn't that a noise? Order new products using the computer. All right, we'll do that. Everybody getting their apples in. Thank you. All right. How do I get out of this? Q to leave. All right, let's order new stuff. Ah, right. This looks very familiar too, doesn't it? The Choc-a-Pic. Add cereal to the cart. Sure, we'll just do 1 for now. Is there shipping costs? There is no shipping costs. All right, perform checkout 3 out of 10 times. Yeah, and then I'm assuming, I guess we'll have a truck. Yeah, an entire truck will deliver 1 box of cereal. Yeah. All right. Come on. Yeah. Let me guess. I can use this bad boy, though. Open up! Don't worry, I got it. All right. Sweet. Unload. I like that. That's a nice little mechanic there. Cool. I like the little trolley system. It feels really... The one thing about this game that I'm feeling, though, is it feels really smooth. Yeah. The game does feel pretty smooth. But, you know, if you've ever played any supermarket game, you probably recognize this little asset here. Let's see. Market price $3.50. Maybe we can sell this for $4. There we go. $4. All right. Back to this. Back to apples. Cash. Oh. Not another. Hey, I'm gonna $2 and here's $100. Oh goodness. Okay, this is kind of different. How much have I given them? Okay, that. Okay. $2. Just don't hit me with $100. Not $100, please. All right, that's thank you. $28 back to you. Can I hit the space bar? No, space bar does not work. Okay. To accept. So you have to hit the OK button. Card, please. Thank you. That's more easy. Okie dokie. How many is that? 7 out of 10? And we're almost out of apples. Wait. Oh, I forgot to shut the truck doors. I'm sorry. Sorry. My bad. See you later. Yeah, it does feel a lot. It does feel really smooth, though. It does. It feels really smooth. Hello. Oh, 2 items. There we go. 6. Can I just put 6? You can just put 6. Awesome. We have $50 day 1. 2 more products. I guess we're all out of apples. We can order more probably, but we'll wait. We'll wait and see what the game wants us to do. Again with another $100 freaking dollars. 94. Thank you. 1 more. There we go. There we go. And 5. 7 coming back. There you go. Buy a new product license. Sure. Yeah. License, product 1 license, which we already have. Product 2 license for $20. Yeah, this is the same, you know, a little bit of the same assets. I've seen Uncle Tony's. I've seen this. I've seen the flour. Yeah. All right. Same old, I guess. Place a new fridge or shelf to your store. I'd like to do that. Yeah. Shop furniture. A vegetable stand or a wide shelf for a fridge. Well, $300 for a fridge. My God. $100 for a regular shelf. Okay, so we're not even near that yet. You know, it's been some year. Has it been some years or it's been some time? It's almost, well, it's been well over a year. That's funny. Your total is $4. We received 4. Okay. Missing the symbol there. $4. There we go. But it's been some time, you know. I do wonder when these supermarkets, when they're going to be different. Like, what's going to make this game different than any other supermarket game out there? Honestly, I don't know. Will there or will there not be? I guess that's... I don't know. I guess we'll have to see if they hint to any of that in this demo, in this first look at it. So far, it seems pretty like your standard, like, run-of-the-mill supermarket game. Let's get apples. A box of apples. Actually, let's get 2 boxes of... Can we get another box of apple? Another box of apple. We get 2 boxes of cereal. 2 boxes of lemon. And 1 box of coffee. 1 box of rice. 1 box of tea. No, that's too much money. Back that out. $72. Back that out. Coffee beans. Let's just do lemons. Apples and cereal and lemons. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so we have no more products. They're all sold out. All right. Don't worry, our truck's coming because they are completely on demand. Okay, open it up. But yeah, I take y'all's considerations and I take your all suggestions. I try to do as much as I can with suggestions and things like that, and like spend my time taking a look at games and things like that. So you know, this was definitely one of them that was on the list that people wanted me to check out. But yeah, so that's why we're here playing it. Taking a look at it. First demo. Got a demo. Gotta check it out. There we go. Give me another apple. We'll put that on the bottom. Good that it saves the price. I'm assuming we close sometime soon. We'll do lemons. I guess I can throw this, huh? Oh my God. Are you wearing any clothes? I don't think that's a bikini. That is... I don't think that's a bikini. I think she's in her underwear. I think she's in her pajamas. 2, 3... Let's do $3 lemons. Seems incredibly high priced. But let's see if we can work with that. I don't think that... I think what... I don't know. Are you in your... She's in her underwear. Why is she shopping in her underwear? This is what I'm talking... This is not a bikini outfit. This is not... Okay. I'm pretty sure she's in her underwear. There we go. Right. Maybe the dev was supposed to think like that was like a bikini outfit or something. But that is not that. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry. Exact change. And there we are. Oh, sorry. Exact change. Good. I guess the game will tell us when the store is closed too, right? All the cereals out. I don't think there's a sprint button. Can you sprint in this game? No, you can, I guess. Yeah. Is it toggle? I guess it might be toggle. Toggle shift. I guess you can't sprint when you have boxes in your hand is what it is. Hello. Thank you very much. 5. Thank you. 4. Oh, I didn't realize that we're actually at, yeah, we have a store level too. So I guess, yeah, that's how we got the other licenses. It's just because of the store levels or because we've increased our store level. Am I crazy to think that in these simulator games that if we get exact change, maybe we shouldn't have to like accept exact change, you know, like this, like we shouldn't have to hit okay. I think they should just, if they give us exact change, just give us and go and like move on, right? We shouldn't have to acknowledge the exact change. Get that cereal, apples and freaking lemons. I think the lemons might be a little bit too high priced. I don't think they like that. I mean, I appreciate them giving me exact change and all that, but hell, did I go for the lemons or at least attempt? Oh, he did pick up a lemon. All right. Okay. Oh, it says or, so place a new fridge or a shelf to your store, so we can at least do $100 for that instead of 300 for a fridge. So we're close to $100. See, she's in her underwear again. She's back. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's really weird. Maybe that NPC can not exist just because that's I don't know. Yeah, all right, end of the day, let's do it. Wow, that was very quick. Are we still open? I guess we're still open. There's no ledger, there's no hey, this is how much money you earned, this is how much money you spent. I think it should be a standard nowadays with these simulator games where you should get at least a ledger at the end of the day. I know it's a demo and all, but this is a demo. This is supposed to be a representation of the game. We're not trying to play demos to go through the basics and the mechanics of the game because that's not what we're here for. We're here to understand the full representation. Not maybe the full representation, but at least some sort of representation of the game. And I think most of these demos and simulators for these demos are more or less like, hey, running through the mechanics of the game instead of like providing us a little bit more substantial or God, she's back again, more like meat on the bone, more nutrition, like the details, the little details of like, hey, maybe a ledger, you know. Of course, like things could change when the game comes out, when it does come out, but at least first impressions, you know, for people that are downloading the demo, or even for me having first looks and things like that, you know, first impressions mean everything, right? Of course, even with demos, first impressions mean everything. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Hello. There we are. $4. Okay, so we have the stuff to get the furniture in, so let's get the furniture in. I think I'm gonna do a small shelf or vegetable. You know, this is very interesting. I just realized it's called vegetable shelf, but we're clearly putting fruits on it. Could have named it like a produce thing, a produce shelf, or I don't know. Am I getting too, maybe I'm getting a little bit too nitpicky there, but vegetables shelf that holds fruit. There we go. There you go. Again, one thing I really like about this game so far is there's two things. I'm liking how optimized, how smooth it feels. It feels really like really responsive, really smooth. I kind of like this little trolley kind of dealio, you know. NPCs are like, you know, the NPCs, the assets are the same old, but the mechanics seem pretty same. Kind of interesting to see the currency be done in a and not like pulling out of the till, but more or less selecting on a menu. Here's your currency, let me select the menu kind of thing, right? A bit different. Small shelf now. No shipping, no cost, you know. No added expenses to the game. At least in the demo. That could change, you know. There could be like shipping costs later when the game does come out. There's no, it doesn't seem like there's any bills or a utility system, at least for right now. What do we have here? Manage services. Currently that's probably like I'm assuming hiring services. Growth, you can expand. Decorations, items, banking services, probably like loans and things like that. I'm not seeing too much of a huge difference of this game compared to like many other games. Is that a huge surprise? Probably not. But I think we're just kind of at that point now where, you know, if we're gonna make supermarket games, we gotta get a little bit. We gotta stand out a little bit differently, right? There is not a snapping feature in this game. It doesn't look like either. No snapping. All right. Add that there. Cool. A little bit of uniqueness, right? The game, the name of the game is like Urban. What's it called? Urban Supermarket Simulator. So I don't know. Might just be another run-of-the-mill supermarket game here. There we go. Thank you. I am curious about what people think. Honestly, like, do you guys like to have like let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about it. But I'm curious and genuinely want to know what some of y'all think about games like this. Games that seem to kind of do the same thing as like a bunch of other games, and same assets as a bunch of other games. I know a lot of people say, you know, the same rinse and repeat, the recycle, the shovelware, this and that. But I am curious to know what y'all think about how do I want 2 lemons? Yeah, we'll get 2 lemons. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Is it usually like a pickup, immediate pickup to play another type of something that's could be different than what you played last time? I don't know. Or do you like to, you know, keep playing the same stuff? Or yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to know. There we go. We'll buy that stuff. $2. Oh nope, sorry. There we go. 95. Thank you, underwear lady. There we go. For that. Unload it. Perfect. And there we go. Anytime I'm looking into the simulator games or any of these simulator games, I do tend to like to think that, you know, I would like to see maybe different things and different unique things about these simulators and whatnot. I don't actually think there's no market trends or market influences on this either. Seems like these might be the same price every single day. There we go. This is that stuff. Oh, that doesn't even. Oh no. Oh god. No, it doesn't even. Okay. Oh, maybe 450, I guess. It doesn't fit fully, all of it. Oh no. Uh-oh. That might drive people insane there. Place that right there. What about the oil? Does the oil fit a whole stack? Yeah, okay. The oil fits a whole stack. The coffee does not. Could you imagine opening a box every single time? Let's do 350. Here we go. All right. There we go. We are level 4 now. Expand your store by purchasing a growth. The silly way to put it. By purchasing a growth. There we go. I like how fast this system is a bit, yeah. It's definitely different. It's odd going through this like little menu here. There we go. Okay. Any more lemons? Oh, okay. How much is the growth? The growth is $200. Okay, $200 for the growth. Perfect. Add that. Thank you. Pick up that coffee, brother. I mean, coffee. Listen, that's $4.50 for a coffee. That seems like a pretty good deal. Okay, so first time using change. Good. Thank you. Thank you. You picking up the last lemon? Thank you for picking up the last lemon. There we go. 3. And hey, you know what? Having the ability to use the numpad, I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Okay, good. Shut the. I keep forgetting to shut the door on the truck. My bad, man. So sorry. Yeah, but if you ever have any recommendations of like things, games to check out, stuff like that, best place to do that is obviously maybe commenting in the videos. But a very useful place too is the Discord. You always go in the Discord. There's a place for like suggestions, like stream suggestions, game suggestions, and things like that. It's always a good place to have me get an eye, or like take an eye, or have an eye on something. And usually if something is like highly requested through the comment section and through the Discord, I definitely probably will check it out. Example being this game here, you know. We're running low on coffee. There we go. Thank you. Okay, a little bit of oil. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. Guess we should probably buy more coffee. I wonder if I sell all these items, I'll get probably 200, yeah? $8. But it's not a good idea to do that. So let's get coffee. Cool thing about this, I guess, is like I can just sit here and buy things one at a time as I go. I don't get penalized for not wholesaling or bulk buying, I should say. Or I don't get penalized for not bulk buying, like shipping cost. I can just like order stuff whenever I want. There you go. Thank you. I don't even need the trolley. Pick it up yourself. Pick it up yourself and put it on the shelf. There you go. Make sure you shut the door, and then you can add more oil. 53.50. Thank you. All right, so we're over $100. We're gonna need some more oil, so let's just buy one at a time. One at a time. Here we go. I don't know why I put the 0 there, but I did. And I'm sure, you know, when the game does come out, there'll probably be a system of like, hey, here's the restockers, maybe a cashier, stuff like that. But, you know, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, what is different about this game than the other supermarket games? And so far, there's nothing really I see that's different with this one. Maybe there's a roadmap. Maybe there will be more cool things later on. But at least with the taste that we have, and the explanation from the game itself, we don't really have anything showing us that there is something different or could be something different in the future. There we go. Okay. End of the day, we're store level 5 now. End of the day, it's just a quick go, and then we're open again, and then, yep, and then they respawn, and then they come. Okay. Let's see, maybe we can get a different type of thing in. Mac and cheese or flour. Sugar cane, sunflower oil. I think that's exactly what it's called in the in supermarket as well. Let's actually get, yeah, let's get one thing of rice. Wow, that was fast. She came in super hot. Little lady coming in her underwear. Don't understand that. My assumption, even she's barefooted, you know, she's even barefoot. My assumption is maybe the dev thought they were wearing a bikini, which makes it look like we're in like some sort of Miami possible inspired city. And that's not like too unheard of, I guess, you know, like, hey, people walking around in bathing suits, that's not unheard of, at least in that, you know, in that city. So I maybe that's what the dev was trying to go for there. I didn't realize that she's in her nightgowns. There we go. 51. 350. 450. Okay, almost to 200. That's our magic number right now, 200. Gotta get more coffee, more oil, maybe. Maybe a couple more fruits. Yeah, let's get more coffee. Order more than one. All right, fine. I'll keep doing one at a time. I'll keep doing one at a time. I wonder if you can have 2 trucks show up. Should we try that? Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? I did 2 orders. go. I'll be there in a sec. Thank you. Or is it automatically gonna have... Okay, it automatically has both. Oh, okay, that was something. I've never seen that before. Okay. So as it's in middle of transition, it brought, yeah, it added it to the truck. Okay, now I'm curious about something. I want to test something out. Let's test some stuff out, shall we? Let's test some stuff out. Maybe we can make things get wacky. So let's go ahead and buy 1 apple. We'll have the truck come. We'll test a few things out here. There we go. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the truck is here with 1 apple that we ordered, right? So, what if I added a lemon? Macaroni. Oh, it's not in here. Okay. I wonder where that stuff comes. Maybe it'll come on the next truck, yeah? Let's see. Or did I just accidentally waste that? So, in theory, there should be another truck coming, yeah? Or I just completely wasted all that money. I think I did. I think I wasted it. There we go. I think I did. Oh, there's a truck coming. Okay, good. There's a truck coming. Whew. All right, so it still came in the end. All right. All right. Well, there you go. Looks like the customers spawn right here. Some customers spawn right there. They disappear right there too. All right, I got a little worried. Yeah. It does feel kind of like a mobile game, doesn't it? Probably will be perfect for a mobile game in the future. There you go. Oh, lemon. Gotta go all the way so far out there. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Let's do $5.50. All right. Hello, ma'am. $8. All right, let's try to get this expansion in. That's our goal now. Here we go. Thank you. $65.50. $8.50. Where are we at? $192. All right, we're so close. Send the truck off. Bye-bye. Again, I don't think there's anything new, at least from what we're looking at here. Let me look at the let me look at this. Yeah, those eggs, we know those eggs. We've seen those eggs. That yogurt we've seen. The water we've seen. The bleach we've seen. The Mr. Clean thing we've seen. Yeah. More licenses will be available in the full version. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I think for the most part, I think it's safe to say that, hey, if you like supermarket games that are just kind of like the run-of-the-mill, kind of like chill out, easy to play, simple thing, and if it's not, you know, that's not something totally different, this might be a game for you, right? If you're looking for something that's going to be different and kind of expand on the genre, I don't, at least what I see here, I don't see that it's going to be like that. Oh, we have to be level 6. I don't see anything that's going to be like that with this game. It seems like it's just, you know, another supermarket game. So yeah, if you're expecting something different out of this, I don't think you're going to get that here. But if you do love and enjoy, I guess we can get more coffee beans in, huh? If you do enjoy the simplistic mechanics of a game like this, to kind of like not think too hard, this definitely is probably a game for you. There's something called cognitive oh man, cognitive exhaustion when it comes to gaming. It does actually exist in gaming, and it's kind of like if you were to sit down and play your favorite RPG game, and you put in massive thought, and you play it for some for some time, and then one day you stop playing it, right? And then you come back maybe months later to play your favorite RPG game or something, strategy game, this game, that game. And you have trouble getting back into that game, right? You have trouble going back into the game. And I think it has to do with like a lot of like games that take a lot of cognitive reaction. Like you are sitting there and you are focusing super much on a game. Now there's some games out there that you don't focus too hard, and these simulators, farming games, cozy games even, they fall under that spell of not having to put too much thought into playing a game. And there's a lot of games out there that are like that, and I think this is kind of like another example of that. And a lot of people actually do enjoy games like that, where you don't have to think too much and too hard to just play the game, right? Because some games you need your full-on attention, and like, it can be exhausting. Sometimes people like to not put too much thought or too much work. They work all day and they come home and they're like, do I want to use my brain even that much harder, or even on the weekends, relaxing, chilling out? Do I really want to use my my brain that much this weekend, right? Or do I want to just kind of chill out and not worry too much? There we go. Well, we expanded the supermarket, and yeah, it's just we're expanded. Doesn't seem to be a window here though, which is kind of interesting. So I guess we go in that direction, and eventually we will have a window, it looks like. And there's a storage room that will come into play as well. But yeah, I think this is a first good look at Urban Supermarket Simulator. There isn't really anything different other than, well, there isn't anything different, I don't think, between this and other supermarket games. You either like it or you don't. I think that's just where you're at with this one, and you either like the chilled coziness and just chill out and do run-of-the-mill stuff. But if you're looking for something that's gonna change the genre, change the add some new flavor to it, at least in this demo, could change when it does come out, but at least in this demo there's no different flavors coming into the supermarket realm on this one. I had to say thank you all for suggesting this game so I could check it out, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video of it. If you did, hit the like button and all that good stuff. Subscribe for more content by me, and I will be keeping an eye out on some of y'all's suggestions going forward and all of that. Thank you for watching this, and yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.